Welcome to day 12, the penultimate day of competition at the 2023 Pacific Games from Honiara in the Solomon Islands. Here's what we have in store for you today. It was the last day of athletics and we have finals of the men's and women's 200 metre sprints and the 4x100 metre relay. Fiji and Papua New Guinea topped their pools in group play and now meet off for the women's football gold medal. We have men's and women's boxing from the Friendship Hall and the first gold medals are up for grabs in the ring. In netball semi-finals, Tonga took on Samoa and Fiji clashed with Papua New Guinea. But first up, we go to beach volleyball and men's and women's semi-final action.
Australia block it, but they can't control it. And Vanuatu move to 13-second set. Are we going to a third? Or can Australia come from behind here and do it in two straight? Australia try to dig it up at Vanuatu, dispatch of that. But how special would it be if Australia did come back? That went in as well. That's a very good ace from Australia. That's into the net. Vanuatu jubilant. Dug up by Australia. Point needed here. And they do it. Just over the net and just inside. And a good block. But Vanuatu also good at the net. That's gone too far. And Vanuatu just one away from winning the second set. Toko serves over. Australia, bang it away. Over it goes, Vanuatu. Tap it over, that's gone out of bounds. And Australia closed the gap to 1. Vanuatu sets up here, might have gone too far, yes it has. And Australia spike it to the floor. And all of a sudden it's 20 all. We're in. Try to chip it over Australia now, chance. As they spike it in and they take the advantage. 21-20 and now they're 1 point away from victory. Vanuatu, good blocking and it's gone out. Back to 21 all. Chance here. Australia put that away. They have the advantage again. And again, 1 point away from a gold medal final. That's gone too far. Aussie get it over. That bounces in as well. Fantastic spike. And they have the advantage again. Vanuatu spike it over. Blocked by Australia. And they are off to the gold medal final. Australia have beaten Vanuatu in 2 straight sets. Another spike, good block this time from Solomons. They needed that. 12-8. Oh, good serving. Tavalu get it over. Chance for the Solomons to attack. Yep, no! Just out. Oh, mistake from Tavalu and Solomons. That's out. No, it's in. And now it's 13-10 momentum, Solomon Islands. Dug by Tavalu, set. No, just out. No, just, yes, I was going to say. Goodness. Yeah, good point, Solomons. They're coming back into this. Chance here, Tavalu. They chip it over and they win a point back. They are 6 away from a gold medal final. Dug up here. There again. And Tavalu win that point. They're 5 away now. Good spike. And they needed that. Good block. 16-13. Dug up by Tavalu, set. Good work from the Solomons. Battle at the net. And the... No! Came across the net, the call. That's needed. Did it land in? No, it didn't. 18-13. $19-13. These serves are outstanding. Tavalu are 1 away from a gold medal final. Out it goes. Solomons have an almighty mountain to climb. Is that out? Yes, it is. And Tavalu have made more history. They're off to the gold medal final.
Lane 1 representing Vanuatu is Claudie David. In lane 2 for Guam is Regine Tugard-Watson. In lane 3 is Jovita Arunia from Solomon Islands. Lane 4, Melania Renandi from Fiji. In lane 5 is Esther Wejiem from New Caledonia. In lane 6 is Leonie Biu from Papua New Guinea. In lane 7 is Braylon Yee from Fiji. And in lane 8 on the outside is Azila Apkup from Papua New Guinea.
And a good start, and already you can see that Tugard-Watson has begun to make a big move on the inside. She's a brilliant starter, and if she can get on even terms here as they come onto the straight, it's going to be very interesting. Wejiem going to go hard as well, the New Caledonian, but I tell you what, Guam at the moment going hard, also New Caledonia, that's Wejiem pulling away. Tugard going to have to finish for third place, I think, because it's going to be Bio from Papua New Guinea. Bio from Papua New Guinea comes up and grabs the silver medal. But a brilliant run by the New Caledonian.
In lane 1, representing PNG, Leroy Kamau. Lane 2, representing New Zealand, Hayato Ioneto. Lane 3, representing Solomon Islands, Luke Haga. Lane 4, from PNG, Daniel Bowell. Lane 5, Caleb Law from Australia. Lane 6, Waisaki Tewa from Fiji. Lane 7, Pius Whistle from Papua New Guinea. And in lane 8, from Vanuatu, Tiki Terimail.
All set and all good in the 200 final, and already Law beginning to make a little bit of a move. You can see him there beginning to unwind now as he straightens up, trying to stay alongside, and that's Whistle on the outside. And Camo as well, trying to hold him on the inside leg, but this man is all over it. It's going to be Australia. Caleb Law gets the big double, the 100, the 200. Camo is next. And boy, what a machine he is. And just again, the technical way that he runs the 200, Bob, he is a revelation, this guy, and he's got so much more to give.
In lane 1 is Hazel Wilson from Guam. In lane 2, Gweniza Yvonne Basinas from Guam. In lane 3, Hilda Kiwono from Solomon Islands. In lane 4, from New Zealand, Georgia Whiteman. In lane 5, Loan Veal from New Caledonia. In lane 6, Isabel Guthrie from Australia. In lane 7, Rete Bernardino from French Polynesia. And in lane 8, Deborah Ho from Solomons.
And the hurdles are underway. The women's 400 final is now away, and already the Australian beginning to make a little bit of a move down the back straight. You can see that she's running extremely well down the back end. Into the wind slightly down this wonderful stadium facility. Veal beginning to make a little bit of a move as well. Just tracking her at the moment, just probably as the predictions have come out. Leone Veal just trying to hold on, but I tell you what, the running style and the hurdling style of this girl now, just adjusting her footwork there a little bit, coming around that particular barrier, but going extremely well, the Australian. 59.48 Veal now, just perhaps where she wants her. The stagger has come her way, so the Australian, however, very comfortable at the moment, running very well over these hurdles. Veal making a little bit of a move. Here comes Veal, exactly where she wanted her. This is the Australian beginning to tie up, and here comes the New Caledonian finishing over the Australian, and Veal has done it, Bob.
Why am I not surprised?
Exactly the way we thought she might. She was so strategic, wasn't she? She got to where she wanted her.
She knew her strengths.
And she held on to the last and just punched it home.
Nainoa Thompson from Samoa in lane 1. Hun Lamaliu from Samoa in 2. In lane 3, George Tarai from Solomon Islands. Lane 4 is Paul El Rao from French Polynesia. Daniel Beale from Papua New Guinea is in lane 5. William Pecker from Papua New Guinea in lane 6. Cialis Pasangan from Papua New Guinea in lane 7. And Geoffrey Limitiako from Guam is in lane 8.
Set.
And the 400 hurdles is underway. 2 from Samoa, Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea well represented, Tahiti and also Guam. And at the moment, the boys from PNG beginning to make a little bit of a move here. Bao already down that back straight, beginning to move up alongside of Pekka there, passing him on the outside. The 3 PNG boys going well at the moment. Bao for the moment is leading. PNG in second and third as well. So at the moment, the clean sweep is looking pretty good for him. It looks like the Polynesian, the Tahitian had a few stumbles there, but in the lead here, we've got Bao, Pekka, Passingham. Bao is up, pulling up well here after his 200, but I wonder whether the guy on his outside has got some second thoughts about this. And indeed, oh no, look at the pull away here by Bao, doing extremely well. The 200 not going to affect him too much. He comes home first. That's Pekka in second place, Passingham in third, and an incredibly dynamic lunge for the line, which we might see in slow-mo shortly, but it's a PNG 1-2-3.
Yes, in lane 1 is Samoa. Lane 2, the Solomon Islands. Lane 3, Fiji. Lane 4, Papua New Guinea. Lane 5, New Zealand. Lane 6, New Caledonia. Lane 7, Vanuatu. And lane 8, Tahiti.
Good start, good clean start, nobody broke, everybody looking good in the staggers at the moment. Maybe PNG just beginning to make a little bit of a move. Manangi's done well, she's got up on the inside of the New Zealander. Having a look at some changeovers, Papua New Guinea travelling nicely at the moment in lane number 4. That's Akkup going good, she's leading at the moment. Papua New Guinea reeling them in down the back straight. Going to have to be a good handover here for Papua New Guinea. Boafab is going, New Zealand just a little bit hesitant there. Looking at the winners at the moment, it's Papua New Guinea clear at the moment. Boafab bringing them home. Papua New Guinea looking good. Good changeover needed here, and PNG are away. And in second place at the moment, looks like it's Papua New Guinea going well at the moment. PNG going well, Fiji holding on, and it looks like a fast closing New Caledonia probably just going to get over the top, and they do. New Caledonia, Wajami getting over the top of the Fiji runner, that's Yi, but no doubting who took out the win. It was Papua New Guinea, both bringing them home beautifully. So here are our men's teams then.
Lane 1, Tahiti. Lane 2, New Caledonia. Lane 3, Vanuatu. Lane 4, Papua New Guinea. Lane 5, Solomon Islands. Lane 6, Fiji. Lane 7, New Zealand. And in Lane 8, Tuvalu.
Final men's event on the track at the Pacific Games, and they're away in the 4x100. Stagger's pretty even at the moment, nobody making much of a move. It's all good. PNG, I think, whistle going pretty nicely at the moment. Good change over there. Tiwa is beginning to motor. He is beginning to let it rip down that back straight. Tiwa is going well, just as we thought that he might. It looks like Fiji at the moment. Papua New Guinea got some work. They got the inside stagger. Fiji just beginning to motor, but PNG going well. That's Anis put in a super leg. Now the big changeover. It's Papua New Guinea versus Fiji. It's Joshua up against the PNG runner Wanga. Wanga running away with it. Wanga doing the job. Papua New Guinea getting it. Fiji second.
That excitement and anticipation in the air. Pala for Kaipu. Kaipu challenging. Nimble off the left boot near post.
Oh, great attempt.
Davis to the captain, Jalawai. Kendari just looks to the heavens as Phyllis Pala with tons of space. Oh, what a mistake! Papua New Guinea have taken the lead! And after 20 minutes here at the National Stadium of the Solomon Islands, where it was a rather weak strike from Phyllis Pala and a mistake by Mereseni Wangali has gifted a goal for Papua New Guinea.
Really an easy attempt. We was watching her during the warm-ups here. She was missing this sort of kicks that were coming her way, and a simple goal and a big mistake by Fiji goalkeeper Mereseni Wangali. A feeble attempt, but it's all about scoring. Papua have got that, Papua New Guinea. Fiji got a mountain now to climb.
Well, you get the sense, Raymond, that we needed that goal to ease everyone's tension. Davis darting forward, gets past Laeli, cuts it back inside. Tamanasau. Nikeva. Jalawai sprinting back. Kumar's dropped back into a more midfielding position as Davis looks to break. Darts past the second player. And the third. Davis looking to take on Laeli. Tamanasau ahead of her. Nassau inside the box for Fiji. Cuts it back inside. It was weak. Easily taken by Kasirai. Pala. Morris for Padio. Finds space again. Kaipu's running. Kaipu onside. Murray Kaipu to make it two. Decent save from Ali. Kaipu down, Butubu strikes, goes wide. Decent cover in defense from Angeline Reka. Brings it forward for Fiji. Tamanasau onside, Kasirai out of the box. Nassau is beating Kasirai. Open goal! And over chest. Fiji keeping everyone on their toes, Raymond. Davis, her previous kick had gone over the netting. Short for Tambua. Back to Davis. Drifts it in this time.
Yeah, beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. The assistant referee hasn't given a goal. She's ruled it offside.
Everyone on their feet. But on the far side, the flag has been raised. Hoping to make an impact for Fiji as they look for their equalizer. 19 minutes or so remaining here. A wonderful night of football as Kalista Maneo Well, Tumberi's down. And there it is, the second for Papua New Guinea. There was a defensive error.
Kalista Meneo, the replacement.
Unaisi Tumberi had actually given that ball away.
Gave it away very cheaply. And Maria Kaipu, beautiful goal by her. Good effort by the striker. She's been trying all night today. She's been at the Fijian defense tonight and she's been successful.
Well, while Fiji's coach Angelin Chua was frustrated, he has to take responsibility for the poor structure in the first 45. Papua New Guinea, when they smell blood, go for the kill. Kaipu to Kalista Maneo. Maneo!
Yeah, definitely a good goal again. Fiji with a blunder in defense here today, this evening.
And darting straight in, it was a defensive error again. There were already 3 defenders.
And a replacement, Kalista Maneo. Good work by her. She never gave up. Just lifted it over. 3 Fiji players beaten in a row. And if Fiji will analyze this, it has been all their defensive blunder today that has let them out. The goalkeeper coming in again too early. They actually lost to Fiji in those 4 nation friendlies in Australia. But not an indicator, but anything can turn.
Davis now for Fiji against Kasire. And she pulls one back.
Yeah, she does.
A wonderful ball from
Bagani Deva.
Deva.
And we've been saying, and Trina Davis, this time Kasire couldn't quite cut the angles for her.
Singara high again, another defensive error.
Another defensive error. And Kalistia gets a second goal. Colorful and beautiful evening as we look at that mistake. And again, following through the Fiji defense, not at all wanting to come by. Fiji goalkeeper Meriseni Wangeli with that mistake, Jeremy.
Poor control again from Kaipu. As Calvin Berg goes an end. Papua New Guinea, gold medal number 6.
Gold medal matches at the National Hockey Centre saw the hosts Solomon Islands take on Fiji in the women's final and Fiji take on Papua New Guinea in the men's.
Host nation Solomon Islands took on Fiji for the women's hockey gold. In a scoreless first half, neither of the teams could take advantage of the scoring opportunities. The second half saw Fiji get on top of their opponents and scored 2 goals to take the hockey gold in front of a disappointed home crowd.
Well, this is my 3rd Pacific Games, and going into this match we were very anxious. We played our last pool match against Solomon Islands and it was 0-0, so they gave us a good run. From the last time we played them, we've seen that their standard has lifted. My girls have been training for around 15 months, training on the tennis court, and for us this victory is very personal for my team. I'm a big crybaby. It's okay. Thanks to Ocean for always giving us funding to attend these tournaments. I'd like to thank Fasanok as well for always supporting us, for our family and friends back home. My children, this one's for you.
Fiji and Papua New Guinea fought out the men's gold. Like the women's game, neither team could take advantage of their scoring chances in the first half. In a scoreless second half, the match ended 0-0. In a penalty shootout, Fiji were able to score from 3 of the 4 penalty hits, while PNG could only convert 1 of the hits, leaving Fiji with a hard-fought gold medal.
Proud of what the boys have achieved, especially to the Fiji team, Fiji and Fiji hockey, and to all our supporters back home in Fiji and abroad and all other parts of the world. But also we just want to thank God for His help for both teams here. You know, because like I said, the weather is quite hot. But no one got injured, and the game of hockey won at the end.
This is Emma Comasi at the National Hockey Centre.
Both orthodox. Kidu, the shorter of the two. Oh, good right hands from both girls. Both great punches. It's a very feeble defence. Short left and then a big right hand. There it is. That's what she needs to do. But left hook. There's the right hand. Another one. Starting to open up a little bit now. She's a better boxer out in the middle of the ring because she's taller. She knows. Oh, left and right. There's a terrific. Wow. She dropped the left hand and Kidu just said, here we go. I'm just having a look. She's having a look over at a corner. I don't know why she's doing that. The only New Caledonian fighting tonight in the finals. There's a belt. Vladimir Klitschko, who went on to become the world heavyweight champion. But right now, Matuki's starting to open up a little bit. Left hands, scoring punches. Now they've just slowed down. 1 minute they were punching, and the next minute it's as if they've turned the car off.
A bit tired, I think.
Well, I mean, in their defence, it's their first bout for the week. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty hard to come to a tournament to see your friends or your enemies or whatever boxing, and you're just sitting there doing a bit of cheering, wondering how you're going to go, and you've got to then try and keep that fitness all the way through the tournament. And let me assure you, it's not hard. You can't just get out and start sparring with anybody. It's a difficult encounter, particularly in boxing. And believe it or not, boxers love to box. Kidu wants to get her on the ropes. That's what she wants to do. Matuki wants to stay out in the middle of the ring. It's safer out here. Now watch Kidu. She's going to throw a right hand. It's going to come. There it is. Little short one. She's just putting her head down when she throws the punch. That she's losing the sight of where she needs to throw that right hand. See that right hand there? It went over the back of her ear. That's not a scoring point. She tried. She got it then. That was a scoring point.
Got up.
Now the referee's going to have to step in here. One's holding, one's pushing. And the nerves, they're really feeling it, I can assure you. Look at Makuku, she's dropping her hands. Kidu comes in, there's another right hand. Maybe the Papua New Guinean can win this. Gets caught with the right hand herself. Oh, look at this. She got caught there with 3 and another one, but she did counter with the left. They just seem to get going, and then all of a sudden they lean on each other. Now what's going on? Looks like she's walking to get out the ring.
Just as they pick up, they start to drop off.
Oh, hang on, Kidu didn't. She just landed with the left and the right, straight through the guard. And again, Oh, they're scoring points. Another 2 or 3 of those. Goes to the body, good right rip to the body. Swinging punch, but it scored. Missed, went round the back. Not long to go. Somebody's got to throw a punch. Somebody's got to land it. This could be one. No, there's the belt. There's the belt.
By unanimous decision is the red corner for Pete.
The red corner, Kitty's got it.
Yep.
Those punches I was mentioning just got her over the line. There was nothing in it. This crowd can get anybody home if they're a Solomon. Yeah. Can he do it? Because his father won the South Pacific Games in 1981. That's how proud. And his dad's over there now.
Watching eagerly.
Probably jump in the ring, he's that excited. But he's fighting a policeman. He's fighting a great boxer. He's fought in world championships. I mean, he's very proud, Fijian.
Yeah. Recently came back from Uzbekistan and all that.
Yeah, world championships. And his stance that he's got, the southpaw, I mean, he look at his shoulders. He's a very strong, solid man. And Max is going to have to... He does! Oh, the crowd know it.
They're excited.
They're excited. He knows that the Solomon Islands box is going to come at him, so he knows he can pick him off, but he's just going to have to watch. Yeah, you know what he's saying? Get on with it. Yes. Don't just stand there and pose. Let's get on with the fight. That's exactly what happened there. And so they should. The crowd paid to see some action.
Every move that the Solomon Islander does, the crowd just goes
they
crazy.
Paid to get in too, so let me assure you. It hasn't changed around the world. And if this fight goes what I think it's going to go, there'll probably be a shower of money go into the ring after it. Now, he knows Max is going to charge at him. You can guarantee he's going to come at him in the second round. And Davuli is just casually, every now and then he's going to open up like he is now, go to the body, with some hooks.
Just slowing it down.
He's slowing it down to his pace.
You're right, Benny. Maximilian is just trying to unleash.
Oh, he is. He's a swinging puncher. But he's got to watch out because the Fijian is no dill. He knows exactly what this fellow's going to do. He's seen him box. He's watched him box. He knows he's a brawler. He wants to just stand and swing. So what I'm suggesting is the Fijian wants him to fight at his pace. He's quite a few years older than Max. It's been a long time between gold medals for the Solomon Islands. Oh, right hand again. Oh, I spoke too soon. He landed with a beautiful right hand. That's the punches. That's what we want to see from you, Max. Don't tap gloves, just get into it. But once Makana stops throwing those wild swings, he stops, and then Davuli just goes bang, bang. He just picks up points.
Gets a point, that's right.
It sure is. So Makana warned there, don't circle. Face your opponent. Couple of right hands, they didn't score. Oh, hang on. Here comes the Fijian. He's starting to say, well, listen, let's get on with it now.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the belt for round 2. Nothing in this. This is the round. This is the moment.
Yeah, looks like he's going back to the old style.
Oh, left hand, beautiful punch from Makana. That was a good left hook. Just under 2 minutes to go in this.
Tries again.
The 60 kilo division bout. It's a lightweight.
Oh, yeah, got him.
And there's no doubt that the man in blue started a red hot favourite, and so he should have. Makana, here he comes. Oh, he got caught with the right hand. He ran into a beautiful punch from Davuli. Here he comes again. Tries to go underneath. They're not scoring punches. Right hand, that landed. That did land. Can he do it? He's got it just under a minute to go. 60 kilos, what a division. The lightweight division. One punch can change. It is a boxing match. I've seen them go down. One punch. Right hand. Nice punch from Makana. Landed well. The Fijian comes back. Davuli comes back with a beautiful right hook. Left and right. Oh, yes. Got him. Good scoring punches. Wow. Let me have a look at this crowd.
Have a look at the crowd, Benny.
Oh, look at him go. It's a split decision.
Split decision. Is the blue corner.
Oh, the blue corner's got it, the Fijian. That's how close it was. Oh, yeah, wind it up.
The volley winning, but I have to feel for Maximilian. He put in a good fight.
The Triathlon Super Sprint is a new event at these games, and we take a look back at the men's and women's action. Now, the Pacific Games of 2023 sees the introduction of the Super Sport Triathlon for men and women, a short course event consisting of a 400-metre swim, a 10k bike ride and a 2.5k run. And in hot and steamy conditions, it was the two Tahitian women, Salome de Barthez and Mairi Susette, who dominated the swim league. Susette, at just 17 years old, with a very strong swimming background, at the age of 13 decided to compete in triathlons. And her more experienced teammate de Barthez at her third Pacific Games, working and training in Switzerland. And they were the first out of the National Aquatic Centre. A deviation from other triathlon events, the swimming pool rather than an open water swim to start this triathlon. And as the two Tahitians headed into the bike transition, they'd posted a time of 5 minutes 44 seconds in the pool. Would they work in tandem on the bike leg? Well, they were out of the transition gate at the same time and onto the hot streets from the National Stadium. The chasing pack consisting of Fijian Charis Kwong in third place in a time of 6 minutes 15 seconds was 3 seconds ahead of her 16-year-old teammate Kati Patti. But it was de Barthez and Susette who dominated the bike leg. Down from the National Stadium towards downtown Honiara and back up again, a loop track for the bike section, and the Tahitians really working well as a tandem. 4 laps of the bike section. They lapped some of the slower members of the field by this stage, including the Solomon Islands triathlete. And the chasing pack, led by Katie Madison, who headed out of the bike transition having overtaken her Fijian counterpart Kwong. She found herself in third place, with Manon Brasseur from New Caledonia also making her way through the field to take fourth, and fellow New Caledonian Celine Herzel moving into fifth. In fact, Herzel had exited the pool in 8th place, but headed into her favourite bike leg and showed why she was the number 1 ranked rider in the field. And try as they may, the chasing pack just not able to reel in the leading Tahitians. Really hot and brutal conditions in the morning of Honiara. And again, the chasing pack just overtaking and lapping, which is easy to do on a loop track. But into the run transition, the leading pair, de Barthez and Susette. The question here is, would they work in tandem on the run? Or would one make a break with an eye on the gold medal? And it was De Barthez who took a slight advantage over Suzette in the transition. With the chasing pack in tow, they knew they would need to really make a strong play in the final leg to catch the leading two. But it was De Barthez first back out onto the loop running track, with Suzette fading in the distance of the 2.5K run. Herzel had made a break on the chasing pack of 3 to secure her spot in bronze, but on the final loop of the run it was De Barthez with the National Stadium in her sights and a gold medal in her grasp. What a feeling it must be after the 400 metre swim, the 10K bike ride, and coming to the end of the 2.5K run for De Barthez. Encouragement from fans and supporters as she made the final turn and headed down the home straight. The blue carpet of the final chute indicating the end was near and just the finishing line ahead of her. She took the advantage out of the run transition and never looked back. And De Barthez finishing her run in a time of 9 minutes, 22 seconds and 43 seconds ahead of Suzette, who would claim silver. And so a 1-2 for Tahiti, and a moment between teammates embrace on the finishing line. There was still a bronze medal to be decided, and it was Celine Herzel of New Caledonia who took the bronze in the women's super sprint triathlon. The field of 9 starters took on the men's super sprint triathlon. 6 nations represented in the starting field: Tahiti, New Caledonia, Guam, the Solomon Islands and Samoa. Would it be a familiar sight of Tahiti first out of the pool in the 400 metre swim? The National Aquatic Centre is a backdrop which has provided such success for Tahiti and New Caledonia in the first week of the Pacific Games. A swathe of medals for the 2 francophone territories. And it was the 2 Tahitians, Jean-Marc Raymond and Benjamin Zognotti, leading the field. And as would be the case in this race, stroke for stroke in the pool, we'll see later on the pair working in tandem. It was Raymond who completed his swim in 4 minutes 55 seconds, who led Zognotti by just a second out of the pool. Zognotti, who had won silver in the men's 5,000 metre race earlier in the week, lives and trains in Tahiti but is looking to become a professional triathlete. So into the bike transition would go the 2 Tahitians, and out of that transition in bare feet, biking shoes already in pedals, wasting no time from swim to bike. Nainoa Tanetoa made it a trio of Tahitians at the head of the field as they headed out on the bike leg. Matthew Shalamacha from New Caledonia was the 4th rider to take to the road on the bike. So at the first transition it was Tahiti 1, 2, 3 with New Caledonia in 4th. Would the New Caledonian make a dent in the lead of the 2 Tahitians? And at the top of the turn, on the edge of the stadium precinct, Raymond and Zognotti firmly in control of the bike leg. Shalamacha and Tani Toa trying to pull back the leading pair, just as we saw in the women's super sprint triathlon. The two Tahitians working together across the Niara capital streets. Once again, it was a sweltering temperature for these athletes to navigate the 10K bike loop, heading into the run transition. Remont and Zognodi seemingly working together to consolidate gold and silver medals for Tahiti. And so into the run transition, and it was a quick trade of bike cleats to running shoes. The Tahitian pair actually had kicked off and had ridden the last lap in bare feet, not wanting to waste precious seconds in the transition. Shalamacha was into the transition third with Tanatoa hot on his heels. So two pairs at the head of the men's super sprint triathlon. The two Tahitians really working together across the 2.5k run, stride for stride, really looking after each other's interests. Punishing conditions again, as we saw earlier on. Well, as the leading pair headed into the shadows of the National Stadium, there was one decision left to be made. At that point, it seemed Benjamin Zognodi had the blessing of Remont, and the gold medal was his. A thumbs up on the last turn. Fatigue of the 5,000 metres run just a little earlier, making way for the joy of securing a gold medal. A check over the shoulder to ensure that Remont was safely in second place, and the gold medal belongs to Zognodi. Fantastic sportsmanship between the two Tahitian triathletes. Applause for Remont, satisfaction of silver. But away from the embrace, there was a battle going on for bronze medal, and it was the New Caledonian Shalamacha who crossed ahead of Tanitoa. The Tahitian in fourth place, just collapsing over the line, the exhaustion of the event taking full toll. Just as was the case in the women's super sprint, it was a Tahiti 1-2, New Caledonia in bronze.
Tonga led in that first quarter 12-11, and then Samoa came back 29-27 in the second quarter. Tonga finished that third quarter in the lead 44-41. They have a first opportunity here in the last quarter. Pallavi, such a steadying force for Tonga. Veve again, Akofalau, Hansen to Pallavi.
Yeah, the patience on offense there by Tonga.
Numata, Mefo and Numata.
Yeah, Numata there, really patient. Found the right option to Abigail.
49-45 it is. Alator gets it back for Samoa. 49-46. They've come back within 3.
And
Class it down to Mirfo. Here's Numata, and there's Alator. She brings it back within 2. Samoa rallying in this last quarter. It's their center pass as well. Numata Asiata and Mirfo. 49-48, Samoa storming back.
Yeah, a 4-0 run there by them, and this is what I said. They're just going in spurts. No one's really getting out there into a comfortable lead.
Pallavi needs to put this one over. She does. With the opportunity here. Asiata to Mirfo. She nails it. The Samoan captain.
Yeah, she needed that.
Goes back to Misa. Placid as they try to regroup. Numata. Mirfo gets it back for Samoa. Numata. It's there for Alator, who'll take the shot. Less than 5 minutes to go. It's 52 all. Alator will send them in front. 53-52. Pallavi turns around. And she will now take the shot. Pallavi, 53 all. Mirfo finds Numata straight to Alator. She's been huge for them in this last quarter. Hansen back to Aquafalau, and Hansen in good position. She's so calm. Numata, Asiata, Numata, Asiata, and Mirfo. The Samoan captain will take them to the lead once again. It's 55-54. Pallavi doesn't take the shot. She sends it back out to Vevin. Then Pallavi will take the shot now. Pressure is on. Pallavi. She nails it. 55 all. Mirfo and Asiata. Totai Aleppo again working hard on defense. Mirfo drops it in. About 1.5 minutes to go. Long one down for Pallavi. It's 56 all. Asiata. Mirfo. That pass goes out. Pressure. Tense moments here at Friendship Hall. Everyone on their feet as far as the Samoan bench is concerned. They're winding down the time. Tonga.
They are, but I don't know if this is the right ploy. I'd be getting it inside as quickly as possible.
They are patient in their build-up. Hansen finds Pallavi. Goes back out to Aquafalau. Good pressure from Misa. Well, it comes down to this moment. Pallavi with seconds remaining gives Tonga the lead. It's 57-56. They get the center pass again, Tonga. It's Hansen to Pallavi, back to Hansen. 57-56. Tonga hanging on to a place in the gold medal playoffs tomorrow. That is it! And Tonga showing their experience. Lahari, Kala Ali, nice ball for Galoa Avoa. 49-36. Kadlasak linking well with Yves Chi. Lahari to Kala Ali. Lahari. Kala Ali picks it up. Galoa Avoa. Lahari. Kala Ali.
Just overcooks that one. The pressure. Scoreboard pressure. You're literally right under the basket. Still though.
Avoa for PNG.
Just those small little wins for Papua New Guinea. Can't get ahead of themselves, just like that pass there. Fiji on the attack again.
Naonge to Bolakoro Vakoda. Maliana, long one there for Rauluni.
Yeah, they'll just settle in there. Couple of goals in a row by Papua New Guinea. Fiji back in the ascendancy.
From Wangapore it goes to Nongen. There's Rauluni again. With the Rauluni and back to Rauluni.
What a great passage of play. So Fiji will play Tonga in the gold medal game tomorrow, and the bronze medal game will be between Samoa and Papua New Guinea. That'll be the only two games that'll be played today. After this game, we've got some more qualification games. It'll be, I think it'll be a pretty good game. Norfolk and
Cook Islands
for
for 5th and 6th. And then you have Vanuatu and Solomon Islands, a real Melanesian cracker of a match to contest for 8 and 9. Niue have already sealed their place 7th in this competition after they defeated Solomon Islands this morning, and that was a close match too.
Both matches this morning, only the one goal difference.
It was 55-54 for Niue over the Solomon Islands.
Just a couple of seconds remaining. It is so important for both teams to finish off strongly. There's a bit of a dull, bit of a dud in this last minute, but it's so important to go into the next game for both teams. There are still medals up for grabs for both, and so important that you finish off strongly.
Taviri again there on defense, just showing her capabilities. But that is it. Fiji will face Tonga.
And at the end of day 12, let's take a look at the medal table. New Caledonia with 77 gold medals have already gone one better than 4 years ago in Apia. Tahiti with 51 gold medals, perhaps with a look at the Pacific Games in 4 years' time that they will host. Papua New Guinea have surged home in the second week and now have 100 medals total, and the hosts Solomon Islands still in 7th place. Wallis and Fortuna add 2 more gold medals to their tally for a total of 3 at these games. And Tonga with still the solitary gold medal won in women's golf. Thanks for joining us for our Day 12 Daily Highlights package. We'll be back again soon. Check your local guides for details, and we'll see you next time.